Hello, Facebook group. How you doing tonight? It's me, Joe, Facebook Live here again tonight. So thank you for joining me again tonight. So what I wanted to talk about tonight is and how we can reconnect to the future. Also about forgetting things, forgetting names, forgetting things that are happening. I just want to tell you two things that happened to me today. So I went to get my hair done this morning. My friend Nancy does my hair at this place in Brandon called Love That Look. Anyway, so we're sitting there, and then the stylist next to us was doing this gal's hair, and I didn't think I knew this gal, but all of a sudden she starts saying my name. I'm like, how do I know her? But to come full force, I do sit on my city council, and I do talk to a bunch of people, so I figured that's what's me, how she knows me. So anyway, she knew me from about 3 or 4 years ago when I helped somebody try to get a liquor license. So anyway, it was kind of fun. I didn't realize that, she knew who I was. But anyway, so I had to, apologize and say, I'm really sorry, I can't remember your name. So she introduced herself, and so I went out of my way to introduce myself as well. And I hate it when I can't remember names, but unfortunately that's the name of the game for me. So just putting it out there, if I see you out and about and I don't remember your name, please don't take it wholeheartedly. It's just, unfortunately, that's how I am. So I am learning. I am trying my best to remember names. Also, something, and I'm thinking maybe it's menopause. I'm not really sure, but I did a new password today on my laptop. I have no clue. No clue what it is. Well, I have a couple ideas what it might be, but did the same thing on my desktop here probably 4 or 5 months ago. So I'm going to be calling my computer guy again tomorrow, and we'll be talking about it because he'll get a big chuckle out of it. We'll figure it out, and we'll just keep moving forward. And that's what we have to do when we make mistakes. Make mistakes in personal life, make mistakes in business. You just have to keep moving forward. Admit what you've done. Admit what what's happened. Just like this morning, I had to apologize and say, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. And then tonight, I just have to admit it. I have to call up my computer guy in the morning and say, you know what, Tony, I did it again. Here I changed it to something completely different I never use, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. So anyway, he'll be getting a phone call from me in the morning so I can get a new password set up. So anyway, I just want to talk tonight about mistakes and how we can rectify them and keep moving forward. And before we do that, I was going to see if anybody's actually wrote down goals like we talked about last night. And I did find this goal sheet that I have. And if anybody would like a copy, maybe I could get it to you. But I have this goal sheet that I use that has really come in handy, and it really helps me break down some of my goals that I want to be able to use. So anyway, if you're interested in that, just let me know. I'll try to get you one over. But let's talk about turning mistakes into future endeavors. So again, my password issue. If those of you that just joined, I changed my password on my laptop, and now I don't remember it. So what I have to do is, you just fess up to what you've done. People are going to respect you more if you fess up. Instead of just trying to skate over it and just say, hey, it was so-and-so's fault, they made me do it, just, take action for what you did. Hi, Linda. Yeah, mistakes, I know. It means what you're trying to try. What it means you are trying. That's right. Mistakes are that you're trying. And what I try to do is I try to own up to my mistakes. You know what? I don't mean to do them. I don't mean to, none of us mean to make mistakes, but sometimes we just have to own up to it, take our licking, and move on. So, and that's what I'm going to do with my password thing. I'm just, I don't know why I do it. I'm going to learn to actually write down my passwords when I change them. If I don't use them all the time, then I'm just going to have to learn to write it down. And you would think I would know by now, but sometimes I'm a slow learner. And so I just need to be reminded over and over again. So my advice to you is if you make a mistake, own it, just deal with it and move on. You know what? If you own it and you admit to it, people are not going to keep at you about it. They're going to realize you admitted it, and you're just going to keep moving on. And so that's my advice to you. And also, if it's a negative, turn it into a positive. I preach that all the time. I go speaking on that all the time. And then, yeah, again, Troy, you're right. You'll never forget them. If you make a mistake, I'm not going to forget next time to write down my passwords because it happens. This is the second time now I've done it. And so, and when I changed my password earlier today, then I had to leave and I didn't write it down. I totally forgot about it. And when I came back 5, 6 hours later, matter of fact, to log on my computer tonight, no clue. So I won't forget it again. I will write it down and I will remember it up here next time. The same thing with the name. I'm actually trying a new thing that I keep telling myself, I remember names, I remember names, I remember names. And so it's just those little things that I have to do to remember that. So as we make mistakes, own them and then move on. And then now let's talk about turning the negatives into the positive. Because everybody has things negative that happen in our lives. And even though we don't like it, we have to turn those into positive things that will keep us going and keeping us living and loving. And, you know, we're deserving of being lived and loved. And we're deserving of that. So what you have to do is if a negative situation is happening, say you're standing in line at the grocery store and you are sorry about that, and you are having a bad day, you know, the line is taking forever, you're mad, you're running late. What I say is stop, take a pause, and say, you know what, this too shall pass, and we will just keep moving forward. So, or start thinking about the good things that happen in your life, you know. Hey, I had a great lunch today, or I had a great supper today, or I'm looking forward to seeing the family tonight, or also, you know, it's just those type of things. So try to turn everything into a positive instead of a negative. I mean, I was standing in line today, and I'd be like, come on, you know, this is ridiculous. Or actually, I was also online with customer service on something I get, you know, the information, but they finally got it. It just takes patience, and we all have to have patience. And Troy says mistakes are also part of the road to experience, and that's right. So you're never going to get the experience if you don't make mistakes. And mistakes, unfortunately, that's how we have to live our lives, is through mistakes. So I had to learn patience today when I was on the phone with customer service, and then I was also standing in line at a store, and it was going a little bit longer. And I don't know if my patience was running thin today. I don't know what was going on, but I just had to stop, take a breath, and say, you know what? Today is a beautiful day. Today, you know, I'm in no hurry. I don't have to be anywhere, so let's just enjoy the time. So what do I start doing? I start talking to the people around me when I was standing in line at the store. And then with the gal that I had on customer service, she just, you know, she kept up really busy today. I'm sure things are going, you know, haywire for you. I'm doing okay. Let's just get through it. So, and like Lynetta says, be grateful throughout the day. Or say, I'm having a bad moment and this too shall pass. And that's right. You just have to admit it and then move on. And when I was on hold today with this customer service, I have to admit, like I said, my pen had to pause. So I'm like, okay, well, I can. When I actually pulled over to the side of the road so I could talk to her some more because I wanted her to understand what I was saying, and I wanted her to, I wanted the message to get across. I had our conversation. It was good. It was real good. And so I think in this day and age, we're so rushed to get everything done that we need to just take a step back and slow down. And slow down and be one with yourself. And not everybody's going to have a great day. So that's why if you can give joy to others and give peace to others and maybe help them have a good day. Because you know what? We all make mistakes. We all have hard times that we're going through in life. We never know what other people are going through until they actually tell us. And so why be mean? You know, I mean, might as well just enjoy the day, enjoy the conversation. This gal from customer service, I know since working for customer service, you can't really stay on the line a lot. But, you know, in the end, I said, you know what? Enjoy your day. Have a great day. You know, and she said the same to me, and she was very thankful. And I was very thankful. You know, it took us a little while on the phone, but we got it accomplished. And so I was really thankful about that. And she was happy. And so we were both happy. So it really is just focusing on the positive instead of focusing on the negative. And so I'd like to hear some more of your guys' thoughts. I love that you guys are connecting tonight and talking about it. And yeah, just to be grateful throughout the day. That is really the best thing. Lynetta says it's normal to feel that way at times. We don't know what's going on in others' lives. That's right. Have empathy for others. Be a good role model for others. Lynetta, right on. That's exactly right. And Darnell, thanks for joining. And Troy, thanks for joining. And Judy and Linda. So I'm so glad you're all on tonight. And it is. We just have to be a good role model for others. And like I said this morning when I was getting my hair done, when I'm out in public, I really try to be on my best behavior just because of the fact that I am on the city council, but I really also want to hear what other people have to say. I love listening. I just have to sometimes learn to keep my mouth shut and just listen to what other people have to say, because in that way you hear their essence of their conversation, especially if two people are talking. Like if you're in line, if you just hear the one side of it, you might not hear everything. But if you're in line and you hear other people talking, if they are stumped with something, I might chime in and say, you know what, I didn't mean to over listen, but this is, maybe I can help you with something. And people really are happy if you can do that. If you're just chiming in to give your opinion, I don't think that's as helpful. But if you're offering advice or offering some helpful advice, and just to be nice and smile. I have people say to me a lot, why don't you, just smile? And I said, I do. I smile all the time. And so I like to smile, and people smile back at me. So I talk about that. And also, it also helps you focus on the future. So learning to live in peace and harmony and be a good role model to others really help you focus on the future, because it's really going to help you focus on other people's needs. And then oh, thanks, Lynetta. Your hair looks great. I use first thought wrong, so I don't say something I will regret. We do. And you know what? I'm certainly guilty of it too. I mean, there's been times I should have just kept my mouth shut. Or did I read that wrong? I use first thought wrong, so I don't say something I will regret. Yeah, that's true. And sometimes I will say stuff that I should have kept my mouth shut, and other times I've really learned to listen more. I've really learned, especially having my own business, which I've had for quite a few years now, I have to learn to listen to my clients. I have to learn to listen to people out in the community. Being a public official, I have to learn to hear what other people have to say. And so you really have to learn to listen, take it all in, absorb it, and then come back with your answer. If you're quick to answer, I don't think you're always listening wholeheartedly. And that's been a tough lesson for me. I've had a lot of mistakes that way. A lot of times I'll just jump right in and they'll tell them what I think, and that's not always right. And that's not what always people want. They a lot of times just want to be heard. They want to get their voice out there. They want you to feel like you're they want you to listen to them. And so what I do, and then then either I'm right or I'm wrong, and then they'll correct me if I am wrong. So Lynetta, it's something I say to myself and teach. That's right. And we have to teach that. We have to teach that to people, because in this day and age, we're so hurried. Everybody's in there and everywhere, and we just have to slow down. We have to be just respectful of other people, be a good role model to other people, and have respect and have peace within ourselves to be able to go and give peace to other people. Can give peace to other people as well. And when you're at peace with yourself, you can give peace to others. Because when you're peaceful and you're calm, other people are going to admire that about you, and then they're also going to be calm within your presence. And it really does help. Like if you're in a stressful situation, if you can be the calm one, then it seems like everybody else can kind of calm down too. So, and I am going to ask one question. Can you guys, can you see me okay? Because my thing keeps saying it's trying to connect, so I guess I just need to know if you guys can see me okay. Somebody did say it's buffering a lot. So on my laptop, since I screwed up my password, I'm only on my phone for this. So if you let me know if it's all okay, I'm just going to keep going until I know otherwise. But so does anybody have any questions or anything else they'd like to say? Because I really want to talk more about focusing on our future. Oh, it is buffering a lot. Okay, I wondered. I don't know what's going on. Okay, well, I'll keep going a few more minutes. If it keeps doing it, keep saying broadcasting interrupted. I wonder, yeah, I don't know. I've never had that happen before, so I don't know. It's weird, but um, anyway, if you guys have anything you want me to talk about on Facebook Live, go ahead and, send me an email tonight. Maybe I'll stop the recording if we're having troubles with the broadcasting. Yeah, stopping and starting. I see that too, and that's what it's saying, unfortunately. So what we'll do, if you guys have areas you want me to talk about tomorrow night, I'll be on the same time tomorrow night. I love this. I love Facebook Live. It's been great. I also go and upload this to my new YouTube channel under Joe Hausman. It's under on YouTube. So if you want to subscribe to me there, that would be great. I will go ahead and put the link for my YouTube channel up on the group page. And then also, yeah, if you have any more questions or concerns, just let me know. And we'll just go ahead and I'm going to stop this for tonight just because of the buffering issues. But I'll be back on tomorrow night with you guys. All right, have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.